Hello. How we doing? Welcome. Welcome to BA Saturday. On this Saturday, the 7th of October, 2023. We've got I've got we've got a lot of fun planned today. Um got a few things I want to show you guys. I've started making this trivia game and I need some like guinea pigs today. So we'll test that out shortly. But how are we all? What's the story? Chills, good to see you. Kate, Arvo, what's the story where you were at? Carlos, good to see you, mate. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Is it round one yet? How are you guys going in this off season? What's happening in your world? Hey Lou, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Carlos, it was a great win. I I watched that last night. That was phew, that's the first time they've hooked me right in. Watched the first quarter, and I'm thinking, all right, they've started well. They've got the wind, and then they didn't have the wind in the second quarter, and then the Dogs were sort of coming. They kicked their goal, and I thought, oh, okay. And then I think when Daisy Walker kicked her goal, I realized, oh my god, we're going to do it against the wind. And that was enthralling. That I can't remember a game that I've watched the W play since, the whole rebuild and since everyone left, where I've actually enjoyed it and watched it and actually like fist pumped a little bit. So that's what they need to do. They need to show commitment. Big game next week against the Pies. Next Sunday, I think it is, 3:00. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to the BAW show on Wednesday night. 98 sleeps to go. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Is that all? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can handle that. Yes. Oh, chills. Chills. Thank you once again. Very, very kind of you. I used it on my phone the other day. It's really good. Carlos, yes, as Bucky says, it was a win of substance. No doubt about that. Do you guys tune into the AFLW and then just kind of tune out if they're not playing well? Or like what's your story with the AFLW team? Do you watch it? Do you watch it from afar? And if they're playing good, you stick around? Because I felt last year in particular, I really tuned out. I was done. I was sick of it. It was just painful to watch. And like we were also not playing the best at times in the men's program. And so I tuned out completely. But last night I was like the club factor drew me back in. So yeah. You watched it. What up, George? Calimera. You watch it when you remember it's on. Okay. So you missed the first half. Glued to the game for the second. Yeah. Yeah, they got me good. They got me good last night. I have a question. I would like some help. I'm creating a trivia game, and I want to basically run a trivia game that we can do maybe weekly. We can do like a weekly trivia night. So, but what I actually need, I need some help with you guys to make sure that it works. So I've put together this little thing here. If as many of you, or even just like at least one of you, can click that link, and then the pin is here. I'm going to share my screen as well. I just want to test it and make sure it works. So in the comments there, I've got the link. This will probably work for those of you that are on like a laptop or not sure how to work on a phone, but that's the link. I'm going to share my screen now because I want to run. I had this like idea. I want to run this this like trivia, and we can like do giveaways during the week and start adding that for next year. So if at least one of you can enter here, use the pin that I've just written in there, and then it'll just take us to like the actual trivia game. That would be great. Thanks, Kate. What do we got? No, it's fine. I'll give you guys a few more seconds. It's like a 4-question trivia game. Each question takes 20 seconds. If this works, then this will be a lot of fun because then during the week we could add prizes. By the way, stay tuned because I'm giving this away. We might start the big trivia night giving away the bomber jacket, but I'm going to give it away. I think it only makes sense. And if you like look at the evolution of this, it used to be just the jacket, and then it got stronger together on the inside. And I think we'll like evolve the shell, and then it'll only be stronger together. So, all right, Kate and Ollie, great. George, great. Just hang tight for 2 seconds. I'm going to click start and see what happens. All right, so have a play. Which Carlton player holds the record for the most goals? You've got 20 seconds to answer the question. So take your pick, and then it'll automatically go to the next question. So there's actually 3 questions. The 4th one won't work. So there's that. Okay, so that's the next question. So answer that one. And you get the next one will come up now. Okay. I don't know if any of you have answered any from what I can see here, or if that's working. Don't even worry about this one. I don't know why it's here. I didn't know how to delete it. The one thing I'm not sure of is if it counts your answers here. That's the only thing. You have to submit your answer. That's right. So if this will finish. Oh, okay. Did you guys answer? You can't just select the option. You have to submit your answer. You can't. What do you mean? So like if you click the A, B, C, or D, it's not giving you like it's an answer. What up, Scott? You answered all questions and submitted. Okay. All right. Give me a minute. Let's have a look. Little broad quiz. So if I want to do it and I want to, hang on. No results. You answered all the questions and submitted the answer. Select B, then select submit your answer. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to host it and play. So, okay, I'm going to put the link in here again. Those of you that were already there, you have the link, and I think it's got a new pin. Let's have a look. Yeah, hang on, there's a new pin. You can see the pin on screen, but I'll just put it in the chat for a sec. Just bear with me. I'm going to play around with this. I'm pretty sure this will be fun. I'm pretty sure. Let me share this. So if you've just joined, hit that link, hit that code, and join the game. I'm so glad we're practicing this now and not doing it like on a Tuesday night or a Thursday night. Ideally, we'll have like 20 questions, maybe 25. Like it's going to be a real thing. We can do it like, honestly, we can do it every week. So Carlos, Ollie, Kate, anybody else want to join? 7 a.m. in Perth. Wow. Mate, thanks for being here. All right, Marcus, George, Kate. All right, I'm going to hit start. Click start once all players are ready. I'm going to assume everyone's ready. Okay, so who holds the record for the most goals kicked in an AFL season? So you got to hit that, and then you got to hit submit your answer. But why? Why am I not on? Why is that not working? Oh, I'm wrong. This is 1864. No worries, Scott. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Okay, I have a feeling I haven't submitted. Hang on. I think he played 18. Don't even remember the answer. I have a feeling I haven't actually set up which answers are correct, which is why it's not giving us a point. Okay. Yeah, okay. I have a feeling that's what's happened. Yeah. All right, let's just stop this for a second. Finish it. Okay. I think I understand what the issue is. Let's say edit. Oh, okay. That's why. I think. Okay, I understand what I did wrong. 1864. Okay. All right. So I've got to set the right answer. So we didn't have a right answer. Okay. All right. I know what to do. I know what to do now. Thanks for that. Oh, this is going to be so much fun once we get it going. I'll play around with it and I'll fix it and then we can do it. I don't know. I think maybe Tuesday night, maybe like Tuesday trivia. I think that might be the move. We can always just like do them on a Saturday morning, but I want to add, I have this idea to add like a weekly night where we do trivia and we do like, I don't know, a 30-minute show, however long it takes. And then I'll just change the questions weekly. We can do Carlton, we can do footy, we can do whatever. We just like create like a trivia aspect on the channel. I think that'd be so much fun. It just requires a little bit of tinkering. So thank you so much for those of you who helped out just then. That helps a lot. And that'll keep us going for a while. And then we can just add prizes, we can give away things and go from there. And then because we tried to do this, we tried to do it on the channel, I think a few years ago, but then we were relying on like the live chat and counting the scores. And it's like, it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. But this way you have to log into a system. I'm going to share my screen. So, you know, it's real-time feedback. So there you go. No worries, Carlos. Thanks for your help, mate. Test a player's knowledge in the off season. Mate, love to. Would love to. Rambo. Zach Fisher didn't do anything for years. Didn't he? Don't know about that. He might have not done enough. I don't think he did nothing. I did a little video on him recently. I think so. We got him for pick 27. It's going to be interesting to see what we end up getting for him as he leaves. I think because he's got a year left, 2 years left on his contract, that's a bit more valuable. which means North, like if there was a year left on his contract, third round pick potentially, the club have reportedly asked for a second round pick. So I think that is more likely to happen because he's got 2 years left on his contract. I actually think Fisher showed more than Paddy Dow over the course of their time here so far. I am curious about this. I'm curious to see what you think. I think the long-term contracts, because I watch a lot of the NBA, I think the long-term contracts, they're not as bad as what Kane Corns will talk about. You're not just committed to the player for 8 years. We're about to move into an era where the longer the contract, the more bargaining power and the more a club has when it comes to potentially losing the player because they're contracted. So if somebody wants to take Norton now, they're going to have to cough up the picks of the players because he's in contract. I think we're going to see more long-term contracts for these types of players as we go on. Personally, I don't think it's as bad. I don't think he's worth the reported sum of money. I think there's quite a few more key forwards ahead of him, but I think with Norton, he can also play back, and I'll be curious to see if they try that moving forward. So yeah, he was doing okay. He just fell out. He just fell out of form. And I think Voss has a certain type of player. We can see that now. There has to be an element of hunger at the contest, and that's just not his strength. Fisher potentially. So yeah, this is where I'm with you, Peter. I think Hollins has a bit more size to him, bit more brutality to him, and we'll see. We'll see if we get him. I hope we do. Who do I support in the NBA? This is a really unique question. So I started just following I played basketball as a kid, played for like 20 years. And so I loved players because they didn't show the NBA on TV like they do now, or like we didn't have streaming services when I was like a young kid like we do now. So I just supported, there was only like 1 or 2 games a week that I could watch. So I supported Tracy McGrady. So wherever he went, I went. Loved him at Orlando, just fell in love with him. And then when he was at Houston, I was a big Houston fan when they had like Rafa Alston and these types. And then Shane Battier come along. So then McGrady kind of got injured, and then I was just kind of caught out with no team. And then I started watching Blake Griffin a lot, especially when he was in college. So I became a Clippers fan. And now I'm in this position where I don't really have a team. Carlton's my team. That's my team. I don't have emotional commitment to give to another sports club like I do Carlton. So I love the game. I really do. Also, once the season starts during the day, I'm going to be doing some watch-alongs of some NBA games, just hanging out. So if anybody's around during the NBA season, I've had a thought about doing a fantasy league, but I don't know how committed people would be or interested people would be in doing that. But I have had a thought to do an NBA fantasy league. So, yeah. Let's have a look. What are you guys saying? Dow played a part in helping break a decade-long finals drought. He had some good moments throughout that 10-week period. I wish him all the best. Yeah, I agree. Listen, the fact that he got into the side and contributed the way he did, like, fair play. I think both him and Fisher have just gotten themselves into a situation where there are just players ahead of them in the roles that they may be available for. And I think Voss is now starting to put his imprint on exactly what he wants. Now, we're about to enter the 3rd year of Michael Voss, so he needs as many players playing his way as possible. So unfortunately or fortunately, Dow and Fisher have fallen into the category of they just don't support the way that we play right now. Maybe more so Fisher than Dow, but Dow's had a long time to click it in. It just hasn't happened. There's always that fear of, what if he does it now? What if he moves and then has the fresh start and then becomes a star. But I don't know if you can. I don't think you can question whether or not there are too many players ahead of Dow right now. I think people are questioning depth. Well, I think we can't answer this question until the end of the trade period, because like right now in this moment, we're going to lose Fisher, we're potentially going to lose Dow, but we don't have the information of who's coming in. We don't know who we're drafting. We don't know who's coming in via free agency, or if there's going to be a trade, or if players are going to come in. So I think once, like, let's just get to the end of November or end of October, and then I think we can have a full picture of the list and what the depth actually looks like. Right now in this moment, it's just not. I just don't think it's the right time to be talking about depth, because we don't know the full list yet. Yeah, I'm with that. Douglas, you were a Bulls fan when everyone was Lakers. Nobody knew Jordan then. Not here. Then everyone was Bulls. Jordan retired, and I switched to the Knicks. Facepalm moment. Wow, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Start a basketball team? That is an interesting concept. I don't know if I could play basketball anymore. Like, I would suck. I played a lot. I love the game. I feel like I would embarrass myself if I picked up a basketball and played competitively again. Yeah. George, you think our depth will go down? Let's see. Let's just wait and see. What happens in the trade period. I think we are. I don't know what the salary cap situation is. I don't know what the list management strategy is, because I haven't spoken to Nick Austin in depth. But I can't help but feel that the position the team have put themselves in now, making the prelim and setting themselves up for the future, can't help but feel like it's just more attractive for a player that wants to win a flag, like who feels like they can play a role, get to a club that's, on the right track for success. So I'm curious. We might have a few surprises. I don't know. You want to know people's thoughts on the Blues chasing Ollie Houghton along with the Dow trade? Yeah. What do people think? I don't know much about him. I think we spoke about him last year with Pommy. I know a little bit more about the Campriales. I mean, they're available next year, father-son. It's going to be good to get some father-sons back into the club. We've seen other clubs benefit in the recent years. Bulldogs, Collingwood, Brisbane. So Campriales are the ones that we've got our eye on. The year after that, we've got young Walker, who is apparently on track to be in the mix. I know it's a few years away now, but young Andrew Walker's son, I forgot his name. I should know his name. We'll call him Young Walker for now. Young Skywalker. It's a bit late for Fish and Dow. If this happened last year, there would have been a big chance to stay. Yeah. Well, Dow, to be fair, Dow was told to explore his options last year, and still a deal couldn't be done. I actually think there might be a reality where Dow still stays if the deal can't get done. Sauce is playing or maybe not. Sauce is playing the preseason draft pick card like he did with us. Nowadays, you barely watch it. Yeah, mate, get back into it this year. We'll watch it here on the channel. Obviously, we're keen. Board, have they shown positions? Yeah. Trust me, we're trying to get Bailey Smith. Okay. Danny, how do you know? Danny, tell us what you know, mate. Because from what I saw this week, you know what? I'm going to show you guys a little something. We'll go to Twitter. Can't believe I'm doing this. Where's the fake account? There was a fake Tom Brown account. There's a couple of them. Fake accounts pretending to be Tom Brown and other people as well. You just got to be very, very careful. Like, very careful. You've just got to click on their profile, and it just tells you everything you need to know. Don't get sucked into these Twitter accounts unless, Danny, you know something that we don't. So let us know. Oliver. Yeah, I think he makes any team better, but I don't think he's leaving. I think they made it really clear. 35, old ass wouldn't be able to play a full game either. Yeah. I would be able to get through. I would be able to get through a game, but I used to play at a pretty high level. So I don't know. I feel like I've got to respect the game to not disgrace it. Yes, that's right. Pick 15 to 30 max. And that's where they are right now. And that's based off a projection for next year. So we'll see. Peter Dean's boys, another one. Yep. One of the first years we are stacked with talent going into the trade period. It's a great feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Douglas, let's unpack this. When you say you heard we're looking at Bailey Smith, did someone tell you that? Or did you read it? I'm always very curious about that. Tom Brown pretending to be a journo. Yeah, I'm with you, George. Bailey Smith on the half forward flank wouldn't be the worst idea, but I'm not sure. I am curious if Austin will be able to maybe snag one of those Western Bulldogs players that might fit our list, or if Voss would be able to have a relationship with one of those Port players that might want an opportunity. I've always been curious if that was to happen the longer that we were with Voss and Austin. Danny's boss is a friend of Charlie Curnow. I got this from my boss. Okay. All right. Hayden Crozier. I wouldn't mind this. I think this is a nice replacement for Fish, along with Elijah Hollins. Crozier can play forward, can play behind the ball. I like what he can do. Yeah, I think Melbourne would be crazy to let him go. I just think Clary's mate, we're all going through something. I think Clary's no different. That's ultimately what I think happened. That's the truth. All right. So let's play a little game. There's two. We're going to do a Gridley and we're going to do a footy grid. Both of them have Carlton involved. So I don't see Johnny Holden here, which is a disaster because we need Johnny Holden. But I'll back us in here. So if you guys have never seen this, we need somebody that's played at least one game for this club and one game for this club. These are going to be different. These are going to be really interesting. But we're going to get you to play along. So we need someone who's played at least one game for Collingwood and at least one game for Carlton. The name of the game is to be unique. So the more unique the player, the better our score will be. So we'll start here. I don't know too many players that played for Carlton and Collingwood. I think Cameron Wood is one. I know Cameron Cloak is one. Jordan Russell. Oh, I think Jordan Russell's the move. McGuan. We did McGuan recently. That was a very popular, not very, but that was a popular result. Heath Scotland. I feel like Jordan Russell's the move. I'm going to back myself in here. 4%. All right. It wasn't that good. Okay. It wasn't that good. We need like 1% here. Okay. What about a Collingwood player who's also a two-time premiership player? We're going to need Fasolo was a good one. We're going to need some help from those who have watched a lot of football for many years. Who's a two-time premiership player from back in the day? Thomas? Oh, Daisy Thomas. No. So we're here now. Yeah, two-time premiership player who also played at least one game for Collingwood. So they could have played for another club and won a flag at another club, or won two flags at another club and then played a game for Collingwood. That can also work. I feel like Pendlebury, side bottom, these types. It's too obvious. Yeah, side bottom and Pendlebury. No, we need we need some old school. We need some old school in the chat to help us out here. Two-time premiership player that played for Collingwood. Dermot. Oh, good call. Great call. Not many people will remember. Yeah, very good. I like your work, Douglas. I like your work. So, as you can see, I want to get this out of the way. I want to get the Collingwood stuff out of the way. So, we need a player that played for Collingwood who also won a best and fairest in a premiership year. These people are very rare. Premiership player and a best and fairest in the same year who also played for Collingwood. Well, I mean, Josh Dacos just won the best and fairest last night for Collingwood, but is that way too obvious? Yeah, it is, because it's this year. Tony Shaw. Did Tony Shaw win the best and fairest when they won the flag? That's the question. Not sure. Have a look. Let's have a look. Is Tony Shaw just the one? Did he definitely? There's a few of you here. Did he definitely win it in a premiership year? Who won the BNF in 2010? I don't know. I feel like Pendle's Swan. Okay, a lot of you are saying Tony Shaw. I'm just going to roll with it. Ooh. Thorold Merritt? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Does this person exist? All right. Let's have a that's the type of name we're looking for. Thorold Merritt. But did Merritt win it in 58? George, I'm going to back you in because you've got a Greek name. I'm going to do it. It worked. Let's have a look. Oh, very good, George. Very good. All right. The Collingwood stuff is done. Okay. A player that played for Geelong at least one game and at least one game for Carlton. Oh, what was his name? Billy. Darcy. Darcy Lang. That's a real random one. Did Justin Murphy play for Geelong? Diesel. Diesel? Did Diesel play for Geelong? I didn't know that. David Clark. There's quite a few of them here. All right. I'm happy to play along with that. I'll give you guys. Oh, Billy Smets. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Did he play a game for us? He did. He did. Oh, Diesel's a big name, but I didn't realize that he played for Geelong. So if they didn't, so okay, yeah, he would have played in his first year, Danny. All right. So Diesel, I like the Billy Smets call. David Clark, I don't know who that is. I don't really look. Okay. Which one? Did David Clark play in the 70s and 80s? Because there's two here. David Clark Jr. is a good one. Yeah, I need you guys to confirm here. It would have to be this one, right? David Clark. 70 and 80. All right. Bang. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for 1%ers here. Very good. Very good. Okay. So this one here, we don't have. Oh, okay. There you go. This one here, we don't have the ability to undo, I think. Not sure. Anyway, we need a Geelong 2-time premiership player. A Geelong 2-time premiership player. Max Rook. Who were some of the random names from back then? Oh, Wojcinski. Yeah, I like that one. David Wojcinski. Isaac Smith. Yeah, okay, fair. Isaac Smith is a good one. I want to get like a random name from the Geelong Premiership. Matthew Stokes, good one. Who's the most random player from that Geelong era that won 2 flags? I think Wojcinski's up there. Max Rook. Was that his name? Max Rook? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with it. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna wait. I've learnt something in this game, and that's wait for the chat. Doug Wade, 63 Geelong and all. Oh, Peter V Blue Bagger. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Yes, Peter V. That's what I'm talking about, mate. That is also a good one. Podsy Adley. Very good. Josh Hunt. Yep. Okay. All right. Doug Wade. So Geelong player that won a BNF and a premiership in the same year. Can we do? I don't know if Doug Wade actually did that. We need a Geelong player that won a best and fairest and a premiership in the same year. I don't even know who won the Polly Farmer. Okay. 0.89 for pods. Oh, yeah. Well, you've done this, Chills. Did Joel Corey win a best and fairest? Corey Enright? Corey Enright definitely won a best and fairest. Polly Farmer. All right. Polly Farmer. Polly Farmer. All right, let's do it. Jimmy Bartell. Is Polly Farmer too big a name? Let's see. Yeah, okay, 4%. Not bad. Not bad. I like this. So we need a player that played in the 2010s and played at least one game for Carlton. All right, we're going to go random as here. We've had a lot of players. Let's try and get a player that played like one game. Luke Mitchell. Yep, only played in 2012. I'm just gonna float Luke Mitchell. He wore number 25. We played a game at Marvel against. It was Ratz's last game as coach. Do you remember when he got sacked and he wanted to coach the week after against maybe St Kilda? And we played Luke Mitchell on that day. And the reason why I remember it so much is because it was Fev's number. I'm gonna do it. Oh, George. Nick Holman. Did Nick Holman play a game for us, though? Did he ever suit up and play a game? I thought he was just on the list. Wade Toomey. Wow. Wow. These are names. All right. So Luke Mitchell, Nick Holman, Jared Cashier. Who do you think is Clem Smith? Yeah. We want like players that no one, like Marcus Davies types, these ones. Adam Hartlett, Clem Smith, Josh Bootsma. I'm gonna put it out there. I think Luke Mitchell is the answer. I think Luke Mitchell's the answer. Oh, I really want to do it. I really think Luke Mitchell's the answer. Jordan Russell, Satanta. Did his brother play a game for us? Azaki O'Helpin. I don't think he ever got into the team. No, I'm doing it. Luke Mitchell. He played one game. I'm sure he did. Bang. There you go. 0.4. All right. Back it in there. So we need a player who played in the 2010s and was a two-time premiership player. Okay. Played in the 2010s. Oh, well, we can use what we just said for the Geelong boys, like those random ones. Those random ones like the Wojcinski. But Wojcinski would have to have played. Oh, okay. So Geelong won their first flag in 2007. Okay, that might not work. John O'Brien. Yep. Two-time premiership player. Might be a bit too popular. Darren Jolly, Collingwood, 2010, Sydney. Yes, that's very good. I'm going to wait on that, but that right there, I think he's at the top of the list. 86 possible answers we have. There you go. Bradshaw, Puopolo. I think what helps in this situation is someone that played in a premiership for one club and another one in another. Or, yeah. Bradshaw's a good, Jolly's a good one. Cameron Mooney. Yeah. Did he play? Let's have a look. Did he play in the 2000s? Yeah, he did. 2010s? Yeah, he did. Okay. So they don't have to have won the flag in the. They don't have to have won the flag in the 2010s. They just have to have played in the 2010s. Xavier Ellis, Ryan O'Keefe. I like that. Darren Jolly. Did he play in Sydney's flag in 2005 for sure? Premiership player. Pull up. Yeah, he would be a multiple. Xavier Ellis. Yep, he would definitely fit the bill. Stokes. Wojcinski. Max Rook. Oh, this could be a way to do it because he played in 2010. He had already won the two flags, but he only played in 2010. Darren Jolly played in 05. All right. Darren Jolly, Max Rook, Lambert. Oh, Kane Lambert. True Richmond. True. Should do Port then Hawks? True. Bit of a popular name, I feel like. You know what, Peter V? I'm going to back you in. I like this. Darren Jolly. I'm going to do this. Jude Bolton, another one. McGlynn. Oh. Oh. No, I like this. Yeah. Well done. Very good. Okay. 2010s and then a best and fairest and a premiership in the same year. There's only 22 possible answers. So played a game in the 2010s and a best and fairest premiership in the same year. So Corey Enright, I'm sure he won a best and fairest in one of those premiership years. I'm sure of it. But we need random. Cam Mooney. Did Cam Mooney win a BNF in a premiership year? Corey Enright, I feel like for sure. For sure. Corey Enright. Yeah. I mean, there's only 22, so we want the most unique of the 22 players. Swanee won a premiership and a BNF in the same year. I think so. It was either him or Pendlebury. Malcheski. Gibson. Oh, now we're talking. Malcheski. Did Malcheski win the best and fairest in the premiership year, though? That's the question. That is the question. Corey Enright, I remember having his BNF card for my footy book. All right. Jaden Short. All right. Goods. Malcheski, don't think he won the BNF yet. I don't think Malcheski won the best and fairest either. That would be a lock, though, if that happened. That would absolutely be a lock. Kirk? Did Brett Kirk... Who won the best and fairest? Who won the best and fairest in 2005 when the Swans won the flag? Because I feel like Brett Kirk's the answer. All City, Jimmy Flash. What up? How are you? I'm great. Brett Kirk? I'm gonna float Brett Kirk. 11 thumbs up. Go Baggers. Yes, 11th. Luke Ball. Brett Kirk won it in 05. Hey. Great. Great. Average rarity. Wait. Average rarity was 211. Correct squares. Wait, where's like... We've done well. Average rarity is 211 and we've got an 18. That's very good. %. That's a good effort. That's a good effort. That's a really good effort. That's one of our better efforts. Let's have a look. Most popular. Juddy was only 4%. Okay. Yeah, Daisy was right, but 24. Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. Next one. We might do a Warple, and then we'll get back to footy grid. Give me a sec. Douglas, the last answer was Brett Kirk. So this one here, we have to guess the player based on the silhouette, and then we have 8 guesses. So let's have a look. Okay. I've got no idea. Our PB, that's a good question. Let's just mark it down. I'm going to write this down. Hang on, let me write this on my phone. Our PB is 18 For footy grid, for Gridley. Gridley, it's 18. I'm going to write this stuff down. Gridley. There's Gridley and there's footy grid. I personally like footy grid a bit better. Gridley. 18. Kellen Ward. Okay. I think it's Matt Taberner. This is a current player. I'm gonna do it. Matt Taberner. Okay. So this is how we play. It's great. Where's the rules? So you can see we've got a few bits of information here. So what we know, you can see this. So if it's yellow in the team, it indicates the mystery players team shares one or more of the colors. So shares white or purple, which really just means white because I don't think there's many other teams with purple. So the state, Western Australia, if it's yellow, the mystery player plays in a bordering state. So that can only be South Australia. Yellow in the position column. Yep. Partial match the mystery player's position. So somebody who is playing in South Australia, who is kind of maybe a forward mid, who debuted after 2013. So if it's yellow, it means within 3 years, okay, who is shorter than 198 centimeters, who is younger than 30, but no younger than 27, okay, and who wears a number lower than 20. So let's have a look. Tom Jonas? Tom Jonas. He wears the 1. He might be older than 30 though. Okay. So we need someone playing in South Australia. We're going to assume the white. Could be Adelaide. Who is, hang on, let me just see this again. Partial match to the mystery player's position. So a partial match to the key forward, which means they can be a forward mid. Fantasia. Oh, yeah. Or you may be onto something here. Shorter than 198, younger than 30, but not younger than 27, and then wears a number lower than 20. Much lower than 20. So like lower than 17. Sloan. Okay. Orazio. I don't know what number Fantasia wears. Sloan's 30, right? Are we allowed to Google this stuff? Yeah, Sloan's 33. Fantasia, you want to roll with it? I can see it. I can kind of see it. Like, kind of. All right. Jay, I'm rolling with it. Razio Fantasia. Very good. Very good. Do you guys want to play like a Legends version of this? Oh, this would be difficult. I feel like it's too hard. Oh. Fantasia's number 13. Okay. That's Tom Scully. Oh, wow. I got everything wrong. Does anyone know who that might be? I don't know if I want to commit to this game. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. All right, you know what? Oh, wow. Wait, where's my... Oh, it doesn't work? Like... Oh, it's a bit different. You don't have... Oh, okay, great. Let's play. Let's play. Okay. There's your silhouette. So someone who is a midfielder who played 150 plus game player for the last 10 years. Okay. All right. This is actually fine. Played for one team. Last game was after 2022. We just did Selwood. Yeah, we just did Selwood. A team that either has blue or white. Is that? It's not Simo, is it? No. Premierships less than 4, a number above 14, but basically wears number 15, 16, or 17. Last game was after 22. So they've retired like this year. Shorter than 183 centimeters. A midfielder. One team. Wears blue or white. What? Okay, this is great. Let's Scott Selwood? No, because I don't think Scott retired after 2022. So like last game. Kerno? Like Ed? Feel like it's a bit too slight. It's a new player, like a player that wears number 15, 16, or 17, plays for a team that wears white or blue, shares white or blue here, is a midfielder. We have so much information. Played only for one team. So, like, who are the one club players that have left? Less than 4 premierships. Probably didn't win a premiership. Yeah, didn't win a premiership because that would be yellow if they'd won one. Much shorter than 183 centimeters. Zeeble. I feel like Zeeble's taller than 183. Tex Walker. Well, Tex hasn't retired. The ears. Wow. Who is it? Who is this? Also, they've played over 150 games, so it has to be like a player of note. We're going to know who it is. Cunnington? Oh, yeah. All right, let's just run that through. Shares a white midfielder, one team. Last game was after 2022. Tick. Shorter than 183. He probably is. He probably is close. Definitely less than 4 premierships. What number does he wear? Ugh. I'm just going to roll with that. Ben Cunnington. Fuck. Okay. It doesn't help because they both share blue and white. Last game was in 2000, so retired in 23. So we're talking about a retiree from this year. All right. So Cunnington was number 10. That was the giveaway. Who retired this year? Played 150 plus games. Looks like this. Shorter than 185. Okay, so Cunnington's 185. Who is it? Who is that? No Essendon player. Well, Zorko's not retired. Midfielder. A midfielder that played only for one team. Oh, has blue. Who? Okay, let's break this down. Who are the other teams that wear blue and white? Carlton. That's not Geelong and not North Melbourne. Carlton, the Dogs. Yeah, not Shields because he played for two teams, and we know that this player played for one. Carlton, the Dogs. Who else wears blue or white? Frio. They're just purple. Are they considered purple and white? Frio. Adelaide. Okay. All right. Technically, yeah. Port. Well, yeah. Sydney. That's 6 teams. Who is that? Paul Seedsman? Paul Seedsman. So, Sydney has white. Who has Sydney lost? It's someone who played their last game this year, who retired this year. It's not a Geelong player. It's not a North player. I'm going to be broken if it can't be a Carlton player. We would have guessed it's no. It's not a Carlton player. We know that for sure. 150 games. Yeah, Seaman played for 2 clubs, so we know. Wow. It's a shorter midfielder. Who were the short? No, don't Google the retirees. Like, I know it's tempting, but don't. Who is someone that played who is shorter than 185 centimeters that retired? Luke Shuey. All right, let's run the test. Doesn't have to be someone that retired. Oh. Wait, no? 150 game player from the last 10 years. Okay, you might be right. I thought this is someone that's retired. Luke, I'm going to roll with that. Hang on, let's just run the test. No, Luke Shuey wears number 13. And has a premiership. But I like that. So we need who are the small midfielders? A midfielder that's smaller than 185 centimeters. A midfielder smaller than 185 centimeters that's played 150 games. Daniel Rich. Well, Daniel Rich is a defender. So he wouldn't be classified as a midfielder. And I feel like he'd have like some hair, like along here. SPF. Oh my God, this is wild. This is wild. No, it can't be Shuey because Shuey has a premiership and we know that the player doesn't have a premiership. Who is it? Looks like a swan or a dog or a hawk. No, it can't be a hawk. Lou, I thought it was a retiree. I did think it was a retiree because of this. This would basically, I think, would suggest like their last game. So the last game they played was this year. So someone that played this year, they may not be retired after all. I just can't think of a shorter midfielder in the league right now that's below 185. All right, let's do this. Sydney's midfield. You've got Parker. Nah, bad one because they've got a flag. Hang on a minute. St Kilda have White. Last game, shorter than 185. Okay, doesn't have a flag. Who's the team that you think of when you think of a team that doesn't have a flag? St Kilda, like a Seb Ross, but I think he's taller than 185. No, Alicia, it can't. Luke Dunstan. Zorko is shorter than 185. He's not a midfielder, though. He's like a defender midfielder. Ross is number 6. Yep, true. Zorko wears number 15. Oh, yeah. Okay, that checks out. And Brisbane is maroon, blue, and gold. So we don't have... Oh, blue. You know what? You might be onto something here. Oh, Alicia. Nailed it. That was great. Well done. Keep the streak going tomorrow. Okay. Alicia comes in clutch, mate. She's nailed that. Absolutely nailed that. Well done. Okay. Got one more, and then we'll end up for the day. One more. Little footy. So we did Gridley. We did Warple. Now we're going to do footy grid. All right. Let's go. Let's leave this to the last. We'll leave this to the last, but have a think. Let's go a player that played for North, at least one game for North and at least one game for St Kilda. Lou. It was hard, but in the end, it kind of wasn't. I thought the Legends version of the game was like players from the 60s and 70s, and it'd be like really difficult. Mason Wood, definitely too common. Definitely too common. Did Zane Cordy? No, he was from Tom Campbell. That is a good one. But also, he's pretty modern. Like there might be some older versions of that we can use. Some old school players. Anybody got any idea? Old school player? North Saints. North and the Saints. Del Santo. Yes. Bit of a popular name, though, potentially. That's a good call. Did the Saints, did North get any more? James Cracker, Santo. Yeah. Farron Ray. That's a good one. Farron Ray. Oh, it's not a good one. Can we undo? I think we can undo. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Wait. I want to play again. Okay. Oh, wait. No, what the fuck? Okay. We're gonna Sorry, you're right. I should stop rushing. You're right. It's such a random name. Okay. Not gonna restart again, and I'm gonna be patient. My bad. All right. North Melbourne, St Kilda. Stan Alves. See, I hear that name, I read that name, and I'm like, yes, yes. James Cracker. Just gonna have a look at when Stan played. Stan Alves. Mate, lock him in. Oh, no, no, no. He didn't play for either of them. Alves only coached the Saints, didn't play. All right. Wowdy, I backed you in, mate. James Cracker. Or is it Jimmy Cracker? Jim Cracker. Jimmy? Is Jimmy the one? I will wait 30 seconds before doing it. Jimmy. All right. Jimmy K. Where's he at? Jimmy Cracker. Boom. All right. We're off to a flyer here. North Melbourne and Hawthorn. Liam Shields, way too popular a name. North and Hawthorn. Hamish McIntosh. Didn't Tom Campbell play? Oh, yeah, Josh Gibson. Good call. Nathan Thompson. Who is that? Who's Nathan Thompson? Josh Gibson. I do like Josh Gibson. He might be a popular name. No? David Hale. Mate, that is a great call. Okay. Jed Anderson. Another good call. That's a 3-club player. Daniel Howe. Yep. Jade Rawlings. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Nathan Thompson is unique and old. Nathan. Who was Nathan Thompson? Oh, yeah. I remember him. Yeah. See, him or David Hale? I'll flip a coin. I think between the two of them. A coin on me? Chat, what do you think? Hale or Thompson? Oof. Mark Lyle. I have no idea who that is. Can we get a fact check on that one? Mark Lyle. Let's have a look. Ooh. Now the names are coming in. Keenan. All right. Oh. Hey, Maz. Nicky Dowell. Nicky Dowell is a good one, but I think he'll be a popular one. We want to try and get like under 1% in this version. I think David Hale's a good one. No? David Hale. Nathan Thompson. Think I want to do this. Josh Cleves. Let's do it. Okay. 6%. Okay. Not bad. It's not bad. We can do better. It should have been Hale. Can someone run this on Hale and tell me what it was? North Melbourne and Melbourne. Peter Keenan for North Melbourne and Melbourne. Peter Keenan. All right. I'll roll with that. 4.82. Okay. We need a bomber and a saint. Instantly, I'm like, Jake Carlisle. Doug. Absolute Doug. I still remember that game where we played against St Kilda, and this was after he'd said some things to Murph about his girlfriend at the time. Okay, so Essendon, St Kilda, Stan Elves, North and Melbourne. Okay, I'm a little bit ahead here. Who played for Essendon and St Kilda? Well, soon it'll be Dylan Shield, maybe. That's right, Maz. He was a dog. There are not many. Paddy Ryder, yes. Yeah. Yes. Goddard, true. Lovett Murray, oh, yep. David Flood. Lou, I've got a good vibe about Lou at the moment. Andrew Lovett. Wait, Andrew Lovett or Nathan Lovett Murray? '86 to '95. That's the kind of era that we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, you know. Max Crow. Whoop. Max Crow. Andrew Lovett. I don't know who Max Crow is. 74 to 86. Trust you guys? Oh, absolutely. Who brought that here? Jack Hardy. Get in, mate. Get in. All right. Essendon, Hawthorn. Haven't been that many lately. Essendon, Hawthorn. I'm stumped. Paul Salmon. Oh, yeah. That is a popular name, though, right? Paul Salmon. I mean, yeah, Salmon's a big name, Paul Salmon. We want like that. We want that like 1% and under, that real unique pick. Jonathan Simpkin. Did he play for Essendon? Jonathan Simpkin. I don't remember him. But Jack, I mean, I'm going to back you in. I'm going to back you in because you were right. Okay. Bit popular. I don't remember him at all. Now we want Essendon, Melbourne, Jake Melksham. I mean, that's still a random name. All right. Mitch Brown. Good call. Barry Davis. Oh, yeah. Barry Davis played for North, not Melbourne. All right. Great call. Scrap that. Mitch Brown is a good one. A recent one. Michael Hibberd. Yeah, true. True. Goddard did not play for Melbourne. I think you're a bit behind Douglas. Hit the live button. Essendon and Melbourne. Yeah, Mitch Brown. I feel like that's going to be a 4-5% one. If that was 9.46%, then I think Mitch Brown will be Bombers D's. Mitch Brown, Barry Davis. I do like Mitch Brown. Melksham. I'm going to roll with this. Or wait. Oof, which one? I don't know which one. Who? Tony Elshog. Mate, sign me up. Sign me up. That is incredible. All right. Now, let's get to the real stuff. 3 more to go. We need someone who played a game for Carlton and someone who played a game for St Kilda. Who have we had lately from St Kilda? Well, Jack Noons. Ricky Nixon, true. Alex Marcoux, Dean Rice, Peter McConville. Yeah, look at them all flocking now. Jezza, did Jezza play for St Kilda? Peter Brown, Kenny Sheldon. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys know. Keenan. Oh, this is great. We just got to pick the most random one. Spirit Kukamelis. Spiros Kukamelis. What? Stocker. True. Jezza captain coached them. All right. Oh, wow. You guys are good. All right. Spiro Kukamelis. I like that name just because I'm Greek. Who? Spiro Kurkomelis. Okay. There's no way people will know that. There's no way. Or you guys know it. Nixon's a popular name. That's my only issue with Nixon. Like, and I agree. I think Jezza will be as well. Ian Muller. When did he play? Ian Muller. Oh, yeah. 84 to 91. Who were some of the other ones that you said? Craig Davenport. Craig Davin. Spelling. Craig Davenport. Okay. Hamill did. Yes. Good call. Good call. Blake Acres. Yes. Oh, I'm going to go with Spiro, mate. Old Spiros. Valperovic. That was the wolf, right? Valperovic. He was like the original wolf. Spiro. Yeah. Oh, I love your work. I love your work. All right. Let's go a Carlton player. Someone who played a game for Carlton and played a game for Hawthorn. We haven't had that many Hawks as of late, have we? No, we haven't. We have not. Harford. Ugh. So, no, I'm not putting his name here. Pitto, true. I don't know if he played games for Hawthorn. No, he must have. Yeah, he did. He did. Simon Beaumont, Brett Johnson. Yeah. DeLuca? Which DeLuca? Like Adrian DeLuca? Brett Johnson. I don't know who Brett Johnson is. Let's have a look. Brett Johnson. Did he? I don't know who this. I've got no idea. All right. Brett Johnson. Okay. I mean, listen, the standard is here. We want like 1% and unders. So it's a good guess. It is a good guess. And finally, Carlton player. One game, at least one game for Carlton and at least one game for Melbourne. What was the name of... Oh, was it Jeff White? I feel like there was a ruckman in the early 2000s that came from Melbourne and that came to us. Not Matthew Allen. Brock McLean, Greg Wells, Peter Rode, Brock McLean. True. Leon Chelly. Who? Amazing. White played for Freo and Melbourne. Okay, not White. I feel like we had a Melbourne ruckman. I feel like there was a ruckman that came from the D's to us in the early 2000s. Vinny Catoggio, Mick Young. In Catoggio. Oscar McDonald. Oh, good call. Andrew Leoncelli. Leoncelli. Greg Wells. When did he play? Which one? Sean Charles, Peter Rode, Brent Teever. Wow. '81, '82. Lou Felino. What? Go Young. Wait. One Carlton game. Sean Charles? One Carlton game? Yep. Reese, can I trust you? Reese, can I trust you? Oh, Reese, I've got a good feeling about this. I do. I'll roll with it. Reese, love your work, mate. There you go. This was a tough one. It was a very tough one. We did all right. We actually did okay here. We did well. Who were some of the others? Oh, yeah, Pitto. Big one there. Paul Salmon. Yeah, we knew that was a big one. We knew Goddard was big. Yeah, okay. These were pretty much all mentioned. I did want to go Salmon, though. I did. Oh, no spoiler. So this is the bet. No, that's ours. Okay, yeah, that's ours. They should put, at the end of the day, they should put like the answers, like the best one. So we know. I feel like they're missing something. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Thanks for tuning in. So the trivia, I'm going to get that going. I'm going to start building that out and we're going to start doing trivia nights. Maybe Tuesday, potentially. So we'll get that going. We'll have prizes up for grabs. We might test out a trivia night on the the coming Tuesday evening, because the jumper punch is done for the year. And if we like it, we can add to it, and then we could add prizes, and then we can add bits and pieces. I really think trivia on this channel would go off. I think it'd be heaps of fun, and then we can get all sorts of different prizes donated that we can give away, or we can do cash prizes. I don't know. I'm big on trivia. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday, if not tomorrow, in a video. Take care. Go Blues.